Oh boy, I get to talk about my favorite company again. Let's go. Yes, I don't like Crunchyroll, but what other anime awards am I going to cover? Let's be honest. It's that time of year again where Crunchyroll nominates animes for awards from the previous year. And we avid anime fans drop everything to vote for what we believe should win. Only for Crunchyroll to probably just pick whatever they want because your vote doesn't matter. But anyway, this anime awards are actually a little different from last year's in that they actually make sense. Essentially, because of the way seasons worked, the fall season of anime was never included until the following year of anime awards, putting shows like Chainsaw Man at a severe disadvantage due to hype well and truly dying down over the year. This year they fixed that, but to keep it even, they also included the fall 2023 season in the awards, so this year we're gonna have 5 seasons worth of anime to vote on. So let's get into my predictions for each category. Also, if you guys want to see the full version of my live reaction to the nominations, drop a like and go sub to my second channel, which I'll link in the description. If we hit 50 likes on this video, I'll post a live reaction on my second channel. Maybe. I'm saving anime of the year for last, so let's skip to film of the year. Personally, just based on hype and social media coverage, I'd say Look Back is the biggest contender. Fujimoto manga, sad story, and honestly, one of the only anime movies I actually care about this year. I guess Haiku or Spy Fam could win, but nah. Best continuing series. We had some absolute bangers get a new season in 2024, and as a prediction, I'd say I'd go with Bleach or Demon Slayer. One Piece is nominated, even though I feel like it's cheating because it's been continuing since the signing of the Magna Carta, so it's not like surprising that it's continuing, but anyways, best new series. Now I feel like the real contenders are Dandadan, Solo Leveling, and Kaiju 8, and I guess Freeren, but out of those Dandadan and Solo Leveling are most likely to win just based on recency and overall hype. Dandadan only finished a few months ago and Solo Leveling Season 2 is airing now, so the hype is still very much in people's heads. Poor Freeren aired back in 2023, so it's at quite a disadvantage. Best original anime. I'll be real, I've somehow managed to not familiarize myself with literally any of these other than watching a few things on Girl Band Cry, so let's just go with that. I mean, I was gonna mention someone got sponsored by the anime, but I completely forgot if it was Lunar Equinox or Echidna. One of them got sponsored by the anime, so I'm assuming it was somewhat big, but I forgot to figure out which one it was, my bad. Best animation. I'll be real, Demon Slayer is always the default answer for this, but this year, it's incorrect. I mean, it still has a chance just because of how big the series is, but Hashira Training doesn't have nearly enough action to show off Ufotable's abilities. I've read the manga 3 times. You should know that I know what's to come. So honestly, I'd say Solo Leveling, Kaiju 8, or of course Dandadan are the best bets this year. Best character design. Now, while Demon Slayer has some fire character designs, I feel like its nomination is not fair because every character in this season has already been seen before. Like the Hashiras were in season 1 for God's sake, and their outfits haven't changed at all. I'd predict Dandadan for this, maybe Apothecary Diaries, but Dandadan is a safe guess. Best director. I feel like all of these are fair nominations, could go to any, but honestly, if it doesn't go to Dandadan, I'll be very surprised. I'd say any of the above deserve it, but due to hype, Dandadan is a safe pick. Best backgrounds. I'll be honest, it could go to any. Again, I'd personally pick Freeren because the world building is really cool, which makes sense because it's meant to be like an adventure, but it's more likely to go to Dandadan or something more recent. I can hope it can go to Freeren though. Best romance. Aha, my area of expertise. And I mean, come on, this is so easy. If Blue Box doesn't win, I'm gonna have a very hard time believing that it's not rigged. Which, let's be real, it's Crunchyroll, it's probably rigged. Best comedy. This is kind of a tough one because all these shows have been pretty big, but one stands out just a bit more, which is My Dear Friend No Katan. I mean, this is pretty much brain rot the anime, which with the state of TikTok and Reels right now is exactly what the internet needed. Best action. These series are all definitely possible, but let's not kid ourselves. Based on hype, Dandadan and Solo Leveling clear the rest. When it comes to fight and action, I don't think anything else really lives up to how much these fights were hyped. I don't actually have anything else to say on this, to be honest. Best Isekai. I kind of find it really funny that the nominations here are all literally the big 4 continuing Isekais. One of the biggest Isekais from last year or the year before, whenever it aired, I forgot. And then the Suicide Squad one. Based on popularity, I'd say Mushoku Tensei of ReZero, but I'm leaning towards ReZero. And also, who approved this shit being nominated? Pretty fitting name considering after witnessing the show I want to commit suicide. Okay, that was a little bit too far, I'm not gonna lie. Best drama. I think just based on popularity, I'd give this to Apothecary Diaries, maybe Oshi no Ko, but honestly didn't venture into this space much last year. Solely based on nominations, however, Apothecary Diaries must be doing something right. Best slice of life. I reckon this could go to No Katan, Sound Euphonium 3, or Too Many Losing Heroines. I don't really know which. I'd probably lean towards No Katan just for the meme and the fact that it was pretty big, alright. Best main character. I feel like making us choose between Momo and Okarun for this was kind of bullshit. Like, how can I choose between these two? If I had to guess though, Sung Jin Woo is gonna win. Solo Leveling is crazy big at the moment, and it's mostly down to Sung Jin Woo being so damn hot. I mean, cool. So him winning makes a lot of sense. Best supporting character. I'm gonna be real, it's gotta be someone from Dandadan or Frieren, right? Like, there's no shot enough people care about these ones. Okay, that was a bit mean, I'm sorry. I'll probably give it to Seiko because of her plot and character development. Must protect at all costs character. This category has always been a little weird to me. I'm not sure why it's still here, but let's just say it'll be Anya Forger and move on. Like, Frieren does not need protecting, bro, come on.
Kill yourself.
Okay, we are finally onto the part I care about, the music, let's go. Best anime song. Now, literally all of these except one is nominated in best opening as well, which I think is really weird, but I guess it makes sense. It has to go to Bling Bang Bang Born or Otonoke. Creepy Nuts my goats. I've been hooked on these guys since Call of the Night. Best score. Again, this could honestly go to anything on this list. I'm again gonna predict Dandadan or Solo Leveling though, as these were definitely the most hype music-wise. My personal pick's going to Dandadan just because of that one guitar OST from the fight with the big crab. Like, oh my god. Best opening. I say again, Creepy Nuts clears, so I'll give it to the National opening because this went insane, and it was definitely hands down one of the biggest of 2024. Best ending. Honestly, I like most of these. I'd personally say Burning, but I reckon it'll be Request from Solo Leveling, or how the hell? Taidada? Taidada from Dandadan. The Dandadan ED. Best voice actor performance. Japanese. Again, with choosing between Okeron and Momo, like, I cannot handle this. Anyway, I feel like it's gotta go one of those two, to be honest. Like, come on. Best English VA performance. This is actually AOT's first nomination, and last, as a matter of fact, which is honestly embarrassing for one of the biggest animes of all time. Really shows the result of dragging out the final season like that, doesn't it, Mappa? Anyway, I'd say I'll probably go with AJ Beckles or Alex Lee, because the anime would be watched more in English, I feel, for these two. Maybe AOT if AOT fans still care about the show, but I'm sticking with those two picks. And finally, the big important one, Anime of the Year. Here's the nominations, and out of these 6, I think the winner will be Dandadan. Come on, this anime was incredible, unique, and fun. Absolutely sweeped the internet, and not to mention being nominated for pretty much every single award. Well, there you have it. My predictions for the Anime Awards of 2025, or 2024, but also 2023. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys reckon will win, or what your personal picks are, because I know you guys have got your own opinions to share. Treat my comment section as a discussion space. I said discussion, not argument, so be friendly. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a sub to both channels for when I inevitably make another video about these awards, and go vote. Voting helps us make sure we get our voices heard, and in the real world, it helps put good people in charge. Oh wait, never mind.